Did you know that ancient Egyptians saw symbols not just as decoration, but as a way to connect with the divine? They believed that each symbol held a special kind of energy, a hidden message from the gods themselves. And these symbols weren't just pretty pictures. They were powerful tools that could bring good luck, protect against evil, and even grant eternal life. So get ready to unlock the secrets of the pharaohs and discover the most sacred symbols of ancient Egypt. First up, we have the Eye of Horus. You may have seen this one before, but do you know its secret meaning? The Eye of Horus, also called Wedget, looks like a stylized falcon's eye with bold lines extending outward. But it's more than just a cool design. It represents both the sun and the moon. Now let me tell you a little myth about it. Once upon a time, there was a fierce battle between Horus and Set, and Horus lost his eye in the fight. But don't worry, he wasn't done for. The wise god Thoth stepped in and helped restore Horus's eye, and it was a sight to behold. It looked just like the Eye of Horus, shining bright with magical powers. From that day on, it became a powerful amulet for healing, protection, and even guarding against evil. The Eye of Horus was a must-have accessory for anyone who wanted to stay safe and healthy. Next, we have the Ankh. This symbol looks like a cross, but with a loop instead of the top arm. The Egyptians believed it represented the key to life, and for good reason. The oval loop symbolizes the sun rising on the horizon, and the vertical line is the path of life. When gods are shown holding the Ankh to a king's lips, it means they are giving him eternal life and divine breath. Talk about a breath of fresh air. With the Ankh, the pharaohs were believed to be immortal, living forever in the afterlife. Now let's slither over to the uraeus. This symbol is a rearing cobra, often placed at the front of a pharaoh's crown. Don't be scared, it's just a symbol, but don't underestimate it. The uraeus represents the goddess Wadjet, the fiery protector of kings. She was believed to have the power to spit flames at the pharaoh's enemies, guarding them with divine power. Now that's a fierce fashion statement. The uraeus was a symbol of royal power and authority, and no pharaoh was complete without it. But it's time to bloom with the lotus flower. This beautiful flower opens its petals to the sun and closes them at night. It's a reminder that life is full of cycles and change, just like the seasons. For the Egyptians, the lotus symbolized creation and the cycle of rebirth. And guess what? They believed that the sun god Ra emerged from a lotus blossom at the beginning of time. That's right, the lotus was a symbol of new beginnings and the power of nature. It was a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for renewal and growth. Last but not least, we have the feather of Mat. This simple, elegant ostrich feather was placed on the goddess's head. It may look like a simple feather to us, but for the Egyptians, it was a symbol of cosmic balance, truth, and order. In their belief system, the goddess Mat represented truth, justice, and cosmic order. And her feather symbolized the perfect balance of the world. During the ceremony, the soul's heart was weighed against the feather of Mat to determine its purity. If the heart was lighter than the feather, the soul was pure and would live on to enjoy eternal happiness in the afterlife. But if the heart was heavier than the feather, it meant that the person had lived a life full of sin, and their soul would be devoured by the monster Ammit, who lived in the underworld. Can you imagine being judged by a feather? It's a pretty heavy responsibility. And there you have it, the sacred symbols of ancient Egypt. These symbols weren't just pretty designs. They were a way for the Egyptians to connect with the divine and understand their place in the universe. The Eye of Horus for protection, the Ankh for eternal life, the cobra for royal power, the lotus for rebirth, and the feather of Mat for truth and justice. Which symbol is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing history content. Thanks for watching and see you next time.